Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram, coming at you once again on the U to the 2. So, I just finished watching Stardom's Osaka Super Wars pay-per-view, and just wanted to take some time to give my thoughts on it, go over it quite a bit. But, yeah, it was quite an interesting pay-per-view, for sure. So, starting out, we had the 3-on-1 gauntlet match, where Shuri went up against the three rookies, Lady C, Waka Tsukiyama, and Mai Sakurai. I mean, the results of this match pretty much show why this probably shouldn't have been a match in the first place. I mean, I think it would have been better if it was the three rookies in a three-way match against each other just to see who would come on top. I just feel like having them, all three of them, going up against Shuri. I mean, I understand it was one after the other, but still, like, it's not a match that Shuri needs, especially being that she has the big match coming up on December 29th. But in way of elimination, she eliminated Waka Tsukiyama first after a buzzsaw kick and her. And then she eliminated Mai Sakurai by way of a rear naked choke or like a sleeper hold. And then she eliminated Lady C with a figure four leg lock. So that was the order in which they were eliminated. After the match, so not just one, but two masked assailants, kind of similar to what happened in the previous pay-per-view, attacked the three rookies after the match. And like I said, there was two of them. So there's been a trend so far. So far, this has only happened on pay-per-views, and this has been happening after the first match. So I think it's kind of weird, like, how they're doing this. And it doesn't seem to be favoring, like, I guess, certain factions. Because, you know, they've attacked the rookies. They've attacked, like, Oedo Tai and, like, others. You know what I mean? Whoever's in that first match, at the end, they get jumped by these masked assailants. So something tells me we'll probably find out who they are come next pay-per-view. Maybe they'll get the jump on them, or they might just reveal themselves. We'll see. But this has been going on for a while. So I'm very curious to see what they do at Stardom Dream Queendom, since that pretty much is the last pay-per-view for Stardom for this year. But so that was the first match. And then we had the first of the unit elimination match, the 10 women elimination match. So the first round were, well, not 10 women. I meant to say 10 million yen. This is for 10 million yen. And first match was Mai Hime Poi, the Artists of Stardom Trios Champions, taking on Marvelous Women's Pro Wrestling's Takumi Iroha, Maria, and Ren Karakura. I thought it was pretty cool that they had these ladies on this pay-per-view. But I kind of figured that they weren't going to end up winning this match. So, and it ended up being true. It was a great match overall, but I gotta say that was a sick powerbomb Himeka gave to Maria. I mean, she gave her one heck of a powerbomb to pick up the victory to advance to the ladder match finals. But man, that was a good back and forth match. But man, Maria ate the mess out of that powerbomb. Like, oh my god. I hope her head was okay, because she hit that power bomb like massively. It was crazy. Um, I do find it pretty cool that just looking at My Hime Poi's special dance entrance, it's very unique, and I hope they continue to do that because me personally, I never would have thought Himeka and Micah would be known to like dance. You know what I mean? Even something as simple as their entrance together. I normally wouldn't imagine Himeka and Micah dancing. You know what I mean? So I think it's cool. I think it's very unique to this team, and I hope they continue to do it. Whether it's for title matches or non-title matches, I hope they continue to do that. Or if they just want to save it for pay-per-views, that's fine too. But I think that's pretty cool. And then we had the second round match, or the second match for this unit tournament, where we had Stars going up against Cosmic Angels. So Stars was Maya Iwatani, Hazuki, and Koguma. And of course, Cosmic Angels was Tam Nakano, Unagi Sayaka, Mina Shirakawa. Now, of course, Cosmic Angels, they had their special dance as well. That's something they've been kind of doing lately, is a special dance for their entrance. But it was a great match. It was definitely a great match, back and forth. It really could have gone either way, but ultimately, Hazuki was able to utilize the Hazuki Straw and pin Mina Shirakawa to advance to the finals for this 10 million yen unit tournament ladder match. So, like I said, the finals will be in a ladder match. So yeah, My Hime Poi advances, Stars advances. That's your finals matchup. Now, the next match, which was the Captain's Fall, loser must defect to the other unit elimination match, which I honestly thought was going to be the main event. But even with it not being the main event, it still had a big, big impact. So, the ladies in this match. It was Queen's Quest versus Oedo Tai. So let me go over the ladies in this match and the stipulations. So Queen's Quest was pretty much all four members. Momo Watanabe being the captain, Azumi, Saya Kamitani, Utami Hayashishita. And then Oedo Tai, the captain was Starlight Kid. You had Konami, you had Ruaka, and you had Saki Kashima. Stipulation is the losing unit, the captain must join the opposing unit's team. So if Queen's Quest lost, Momo would have to join Oedo Tai. If Oedo Tai lost, Starlight Kid would have to join Queen's Quest. And not only she would have to join Queen's Quest, she would have to remove her mask. That was the second stipulation. If Starlight Kid lost, she would have to remove her mask. So, let me go over the order of the eliminations, because this was a very intense match from start to finish. So we had a double elimination take place first, as Utami Hayashishita and Konami got eliminated at the same time over the top rope. So remember, this type of match in Stardom, you can be eliminated either by pinfall, submission, DQ, or over the top rope. So this first elimination was a double elimination. So Utami Hayashishita and Konami eliminated over the top rope at the same time. So now it's down to 3-on-3. And then Saki Kashima was able to pin Saya Kamitani with the, oh my goodness, Kishikasai. So that puts Oedo Tai at 3, Queen's Quest down to 2. And then Azumi, incredibly, Azumi gets 2 back-to-back eliminations afterwards, as she taps out Ruaka and was able to pin Saki Kashima with the Asumi Sushi. So she gets 2 back-to-back eliminations. And it's pretty much down to 2-on-1. Because remember, Konami had already been eliminated first, then Ruoka, then Saki Kashima. So it came down to Momoaz, Momo Watanabe, and Azumi, and Starlight Kid. So it's a 2-on-1 advantage. And, you know, Momoaz, they were working together as usual. They were last year's Goddess of Stardom Tag League winners. So they were doing their thing. And all was going well until a chair was put into the ring and Momo used the chair on Azumi. She turned on Azumi and she also attacked the referee, earning the disqualification, and Oedo Tai ends up winning this match. There's two things that were kind of off about this that I really, like, it was a big shocker. For reals, big shocker. But there's a couple of things I wanted to point out that really made this outcome kind of weird. And just how they did it. So first thing, so it was 2-on-1. Momo attacked Azumi with the chair and then attacked the referee. Now, you would think that in doing that, Momo would have been DQ'd, so it would have been Azumi versus Starlight Kid, and then Starlight Kid could have just pinned Azumi, and that's it. You know what I mean? But I guess because the captain got eliminated, I guess by default, that just ends it right like that. Because she pretty much DQ'd herself. So, I guess that's probably what that means, is because the captain, who was Momo Watanabe, eliminated herself via DQ, that pretty much ended the match. The only other main problem that I have with how they do elimination matches in Stardom, I really hate the fact that the ladies are still out there at ringside, even after being eliminated. I'm sorry, but I just think, I don't like that idea. Because I feel like it kind of kills the effect of something great happening. So, you know, some type of interference. Because it's like, typically, I understand, like, in WWE and other promotions, you know, you get eliminated, you go to the back. But every now and then, you know, somebody might sneak back out and do something. That I get. That I'm okay with. But, you know, when you have everybody still out there, knowing that they're eliminated and still interfering in the match just throughout the rest of the match easily, I just really feel like it kills the idea of it being an elimination match. It's once you're eliminated, you're supposed to head to the back. You know, so that's one thing I don't like how Stardom does with elimination matches. I don't like that. If you get eliminated, you should be sent to the back. You should be sent to the back. I'm not saying that there can't be an angle where somebody sneaks out and interferes. I'm not saying that can't happen, but let an elimination match be an elimination match. If you get eliminated, you go to the back. That should be how it is. So that's one thing I disagree with how elimination matches work in Stardom. Now, looking at this event. So Momo turns on Azumi, turns on Queen's Quest, and she is now the newest member of Oedo Tai. And she has now deemed herself as the Black Peach of Oedo Tai. And of course, Utami said, Azumi said, Saya Kamitani said, I mean, especially Utami, and you rarely see her cry. That's the weird thing. You rarely see her cry. But I was hoping that there would be some sort of draw. Like maybe the last two competitors get eliminated at the same time. I really would have loved to have seen a draw like that. But then when you think about it, Momo is Konami's replacement when you think about it. Because Konami, after December 29th, she's going to be going on a leave of absence to take care of her personal health and well-being. So out with Konami and with Momo Watanabe. So in a way, it kind of makes sense that they did that. So we'll have to see what happens. I mean, you would think eventually there would be a power struggle between these two ladies. I mean, Momo Watanabe, we got to remember she was the leader of Queen's Quest. So we'll have to see what happens. You know, her with Starlight Kid, which I don't know. I'm under the impression now that Starlight Kid is leading Oedo Tai, at least I guess until Natsuko Tora returns. But yeah, like Starlight Kid's been doing a great job embracing her dark side. Not only that, lately Oedo Tai's been on a win streak when it comes to user leaves and joins the other unit matches. Oedo Tai's been on a streak. So if it's one thing, you know, for those seeing this for the first time or seeing this event for the first time, it's one thing you take heed. You do not bet against Oedo Tai when it comes to these type of matches, because they've been winning them for like a long while now. But yeah, there you have it. Momo Watanabe turns on Queen's Quest and joins Oedo Tai. Yeah, that's crazy. That's really crazy. But we'll see how her run goes with now Oedo Tai. And then the main event was the 10 million yen unit ladder match, which suspended from in the air on a hook is a briefcase with 10 million yen inside. Now, the interesting thing about this ladder match, this wasn't a normal ladder match. So you can actually win by eliminating the other members of the team or just by grabbing the briefcase. I didn't realize that until as I looked back through the match, because, you know, there were eliminations. There were a few eliminations in this match. So the final two teams were My Hime Poi and Stars, which the Artists of Stardom Trios titles were also on the line as well. So there were some eliminations in this match. For example, there was a really sick spot where Mayu Iwatani did the moonsault off the top of the ladder and landed on Micah and was able to get the 1, 2, 3 and pin her. So that was incredible moonsault from Mayu Iwatani. And there were a bunch of other crazy spots with some high flying as well. Natsupoi, Koguma, Mayu, Hazuki, like all over. And then Himeka was actually able to pin Koguma, hitting her with a really stiff, hard lariat / clothesline. Was able to get the 1, 2, 3 and eliminate her. So it's pretty much 2 and 2. So it came down to Mayu Iwatani and Hazuki and Himeka and Natsupoi. And then the way the outcome was made total sense with the build-up and everything that Himeka and Natsupoi were going through. So, couple of ladder spots, and you had Mayu eat a powerbomb crossbody combo, and then quickly Himeka picked Natsupoi up, reposition the ladder, you know, help get her up on the ladder, help get her to the top, and Natsupoi was able to grab the briefcase, and My Hime Poi not only retained the Artists of Stardom Trios titles, but they win the 10 million yen tournament. And of course, Himeka and Natsupoi embraced, and you know, because there was kind of some tension between these two ladies, and to see them victorious and embrace with the outcome of this match made a lot of sense. So that's pretty much 2 successful title defenses in the same night for Maihime Poi. So good stuff there. And that was your main event of Osaka Super Wars. Like I said, small pay-per-view. Not a very big pay-per-view. Just a couple of matches. But overall, pretty good matches. And like I said, Momo Watanabe is now with Oedo Tai. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. But it makes sense with Konami taking a leave of absence. Momo's the replacement, pretty much. So now it just kind of makes me wonder, you know, what's going to happen with Queen's Quest? They have just 3 members now. Azumi, Utami Hayashishita, and Saya Kamitani. Hina is focusing on school, so probably won't see her. So, yeah. Queen's Quest looking kind of thin. I think they have the least number of ladies in their unit now. So, yeah, they're looking pretty thin. I mean, Stars has 4, because remember, they have Hanan. So, yeah, Queen's Quest is looking pretty thin. We'll have to see if maybe Lady C ends up joining Queen's Quest. I mean, I know she's a rookie, but hey, maybe Lady C eventually joins Queen's Quest. I don't know. But yeah, so Osaka Super Wars is in the books. Now all that's left is Stardom Dream Queendom on December 29th. It's going to be a big, big pay-per-view. Looking so forward to it. And yeah, just got about a week and a little bit of change left before that, but looking forward to it. Should be great. But yeah, let me know what y'all's thoughts are with this pay-per-view. What did you think about Momo Watanabe joining Oedo Tai? What do you think about the 2 masked assailants that attacked at the end of the first match? Who do you think they could be? And just overall, what did you think of the matches? Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any video. Thank you so much for watching. This has been another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed weekend, and I will see y'all soon. Peace.